Just got my McDonald's. Left my McDonald's. And the popo's walking around. And like, I didn't do it. They're staring at me. Maybe we should go dark. Shouldn't be a reason. I just got my McDonald's. Trying to watch Fantastic Four tonight. You know what I mean? It's just weird, these synchronistic events. That guy saw the police and he's not doing it. That was nice. What the hell? That was unusual. What's all this weird activity going on? I just want to eat my food, man. God, what the hell? What the Halle Berry? What the Halle Burton? So, I mean, I left the cabin, and then there was just a cop car sat there, and it swerved around right as I approached it. I have that on video if they try to accuse me of doing something. Then I got my food, but then I left with my food, and they stomped over at me like robots. But then I put on God's anointing. I activated my light, and then they stomped away like robots. But I just have this weird feeling. Shit like that doesn't happen. And this is for a reason. Yeah. So I'm going to continue walking with my phone on. I've got my soda. I've got my 3 McChickens because Uncle Will sent me $5. So I got some food. And now I'm going back to my cabin. This was the last time the barn had a problem with me. This is where the police showed up. Right here on the bridge. Exactly, right here. So I don't like how slowly that car is approaching. Because they should be going very fast. Okay, it's just a Prius. They saw the cop and they're like, let's all slow down. Yeah, they are just staring at me. They're just staring at me. And I'm like, why? Is it because it's a nice day? Is it because I had a good day today? Because I didn't. I had weird shit happen. I didn't realize that a portal opened on the 22nd. I didn't realize it was a new moon and an eclipse. So I was just sitting there, and then suddenly the universe got extremely dense. My phone stopped working, and I saw an old witch and some old guy. Don't hit me now. So you saw where that car is? When I tell you they try to run me off the road, they go this far, pushing me up here. And they try to hit me with their side mirror. And I'm sure their thing is like, we can say that he tried to hit us if it's just a side mirror and we don't hit him with anything else. Or the side mirrors bend and shit so you can put it back easily. But they do try. They tried yesterday. Okay. There's the job I wanted to apply to because nothing's real. Oh, I saw this witch. It was like this decrepit corpse of an old woman that was following behind a really old man. And they were looking at me with sort of like, I would describe it as hollow, like devoid of God. And they were staring at me in spirit. I could literally just see them right in front of me because the realm between dream and real life faded today. So I'm sure a lot of you, the maybe 3 people who will see this, had some type of big vivid experience today. Because I definitely did, and so did a lot of people on the internet. So this witch that I saw that came into the cabin, she had a ton of clumps of my hair attached to her back in one giant clump sticking out. And there was a spirit in there talking to me that had a level of authority higher, sort of like a court-appointed guard in my royal decrepit keep. And I was like, it was like, what do you want to do with them? And I was like, well, I don't want them here. And he was like, I mean, they'll serve you. They did the wrong thing, and now they've possessed themselves. Technically, you own them, because what they tried to do backfired. So now they're under your control. If you want, and it showed me these two spirits. One of them looked a lot like the gang stalker from last week, and the other one I don't really have a memory of, but I have this weird memory of when I got here this spring. And I told you guys that it felt like my mind opened up and I saw a witch running around in the woods behind me, and it was really messing with me, like hurting me. I think that's what I saw. So it told me, like, if you want, they'll work for you. And I was like, I'm not making any deals with anything at all. I'm not getting involved in anything like that. I'm gonna put the phone on me. So I said, let's banish them. And then it was like, okay. And then it, like a force field, and they flung out, and I haven't seen them. But then it felt like I was able to see the person I was that I lost. Like when I'm like, they took it from me, they hurt me really badly, and they siphoned all my energy, and they took my spiritual gifts away from me. I felt it come back. But I saw the entities that had taken it, and they started using it against me and hitting me with it and hurting me with it. And I was trying to take it back from them. And I ended up becoming someone else, like incapable, and I still am having trouble. If you can't tell, you can probably feel it. I don't feel like I'm normal. When I'm talking, it's like, and there's no like real resonant peace, no grounded energy. It's because they've like subverted and magnetized my presence. So as I'm walking down the road and just sitting in the cabin, it felt like there was something floating, like a black hole that was taking it all. And when I asked what it was, it told me a name of someone that had traumatized me in the past. And then I got a phone call from Walmart about a delivery order that went wrong months ago. And they wanted to know if that guy had ever come back to give me the delivery order that was stolen from me. So as I'm like, these spirits took my energy that was meant for me, and the guy's name. And then I get a phone call from Walmart asking if I got the delivery order or if it had been taken from me. It really happened this morning at 7 a.m. So I said, no, actually, but, you know, I wasn't that upset about it because it was just food stamps. But she was like, well, we're here to reimburse you for it. And I was like, sure. So they gave me $15 for Walmart, and I offered to give them a survey. And the woman kept saying her name over and over again. She was like, well, my name's this, my name's this, well, my name's this. And she kept kind of asserting it throughout the conversation. And the name is the same name as the person that traumatized me in my past. So it was like the universe like did the best it could, I guess. So I filled out a nice review for the person with the same name after that instance. And that really happened. I really need a dog. I don't like going through the woods alone like this. Especially because I'm healing, so my awareness is raising. I'm gaining more presence slowly. which means that all the things that I have been bogged down by, like the supernatural shit that drove me into losing my mind in order to function, I can't do it alone. I need a familiar. That's literally why the spiritual people and the hermeticists and the occultists and all these things, that's why they kept a familiar. They could not do it alone. It would drive anybody mad. So they had to keep a dog and a cat or a bird with them at all times. Keep them from going insane in the membrane, insane in the Brian. So I asked today if they were real and to show themselves, and I saw nothing but a bunch of butterflies flew around me today. And I asked a couple questions and got confirmations, and then I asked if God loved me, and they all scattered in different directions, giving me mixed signals. That Cumbies cup wasn't there before. So, you know, just being brave, you know me, just walking along, perceiving changes, feeling what's going on. I don't know what it is, but there's something. And every time I come in the woods, it clocks me. And I feel it, and it's cold. And I want to go home. This tree wasn't down. I think I went the wrong way. I don't have a home. I don't know what it's like to feel at home, other than watching movies with my family and eating pizza. But it would be detrimental to me to do that. It's better I left them to rot. Speaking of rot, this place is full of mold. And that's not good for my brain. Diverting the beaten path. Round the skull. I'm sorry they did that to you. It's a deer skull with a bullet hole right in its fucking frontal lobe. I did some raking today. God, I feel it. I don't know what it is, but I feel it. Oh God. Bucky, did you see anything? What a charming, charismatic corpse of a deer that is. Okay. Get out of here. So today, as soon as I mentioned that I'm gang stalked by a spiritual force controlling the police, a cop showed up, did a Yui around me, and then took off. Then, as I was leaving, they stomped at me until I activated my God power, and then they stomped away. So if they really have a fucking problem, you can call my goddamn fucking phone. You fucking freak. You fucking freaks. You goddamn fucking freaks. You sneaky fucking weasels. Just let me live. I don't like to go on the road because they hurt me on the road. You know what I'm saying? Ah! That didn't really scare me. Nothing scares me anymore. I barely exist. Alright, time to watch movies and eat and drink things that make me sick. Okay, where's my straw? I lost my straw immediately upon impact. There it is. Straw retrieved. Good night. Creature. Leave me alone, please. I've got movies I've already seen to watch again. Fucking fly flew in my mouth. I have to watch The Fantastic Four again. And then I'm watching Sinners again. And then I'm watching Fight Club. And then tomorrow I might try to think for a little while again. But tonight, when I try freaky deaky shit happens. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to donate to the channel, my link is in my bio for Cash App. And I just recently started a GoFundMe in order to fund my dreams because I'm retarded and I don't have my birth certificate or social security card, so I can't even get a job anyway. And the world is gonna end. It's gonna end. That comet is sending signals to us. And they fucking killed Charlie Kirk for what? One last Freemasonic ritual before what? So, I just want to make my music, man. I just want to tell my stories, man. I just want to make some fucking art, man. I want to get a car and I want to drive around. I want to go see the views and sit by a waterfall with a dog. I want to get buff. And I want to see my ex-girlfriend one last time before we die. And I want to show her how much I've grown. But I'm not grown enough. I'm fucking pudgy. My hair has like 6-month-old fucking detangling spray clumped together and it's turned black. I've got a cavity on my teeth, man. I smell. I'm not there yet, and I just can't get there. So I made a GoFundMe to ask for help because the internet said it's time for you to ask for help. Every video I got was like, it's time for you to ask for help. You need to learn how to ask for help. Ask and it is given. And then they pulled 33. Okay. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Okay, and I'm seeing a cabin in the woods. You need to learn to ask for help. You're not a bitch for doing so. So I made a GoFundMe. And now I'm going to watch The Fantastic Four. Goodbye.